Good morning, Tammy C. Walker, owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I hope you are doing good today. I am doing good. I created this channel to provide light and love, and today I have to talk about one of my favorite topics, the Chicago Bulls. And I just pose a question: who are you? The Bulls got embarrassed yesterday by the Milwaukee Bucks. I think they lost by 30 points. It's humiliating to be on ABC, the big screen, and you better than that. So I pose that question. I'm talking about the Chicago Bulls, but most of my podcasts or videos are about all of us. Who are you? Now, once the Bulls learn their identity, these type of losses, they will stop. I watch basketball and I follow, a lot of the teams. And every team has an identity. Certain teams are still forming theirs. Of course, the Bulls are one. Take Phoenix Suns. They have the veteran Chris Paul. It took them 2 to 3 years, but they have formed an identity. When we had Cameron Payne, he sure didn't do much for the Bulls, but he got on that team and he got in line. That's because they have a veteran, Chris Paul, that commands nothing more than the best. Okay, let's take the Miami Heat. You already know what's happening over there. If you have Jimmy Butler, that's a blue-collar basketball player. Jimmy Butler is like a pit bull. He gonna grab a hold of your leg and don't let go. Jimmy gonna put his all on the line. I really hated when they got rid of Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, I think he could be difficult to work with. That doggone Virgo, like me. I'm not difficult to work with, though. But I am it's not even a perfectionist. I believe people can do better than what they do, these half-hearted efforts. And I think Jimmy is like that. If you don't know Jimmy's story, he was homeless at 13. I don't know what was going on with him and his, biological mom. But from what I read, she said, I don't like, the looks of you. Or maybe he was being mischievous. I'm not for sure. But she kicked him out. At 13, he had to live with his friend. And the rest is history. But that team, Miami Heat, with Jimmy, Hero, Bam, and now they added Kyle Lowry, another veteran who played a long time alongside of DeMar DeRozan in Toronto. But that's a hard hat, blue collar style team. They're gonna defend the crap out of you, and they can score. Milwaukee Bucks, they got Giannis. That's just so unfair. Ugh. Giannis has this crazy wingspan. He gonna get it done. Now, I know y'all gonna be mad if y'all from Milwaukee or y'all a Bucks fan. I don't care. This is my channel. The beauty of having a YouTube channel. Y'all be cheating, in the words of Nick Cannon. So, but that damn Bobby Portis. When we had him, Bobby was alright. He was cool. I wasn't a big fan of Bobby Portis. He's not a bad player. More like personality. I just didn't care for something. I could tell he a decent kid. You could tell he cool. But he wasn't my favorite when he was on our team. And I think that whole thing with Mirotic and him getting into a fight, but I don't know. I heard that some racial stuff was said from Mirotic towards him, and I was like, well, Mirotic, I mean, hey, you, I don't know. If that's true, I could see why Bobby socked him in the face. But anyway, I feel like a lot of these players, I'm sorry, let me get back to the identity of the Bucks. That team, they have been together a good 3 to 4 years. Definitely Chris Middleton and Giannis. Some of them people are newer pieces, though. They all haven't been together that long. Okay. And again, these people, don't they be on our team? Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday. I remember Drew Holiday, he was okay with us. Hey, I hope that was the holiday we had. I'm pretty sure it was. I always feel like this with these players. That doggone, and forgive me for calling people out their name, that big old head, Laurie Markkinen. When he was with the Bulls, Laurie, he could play really well. And then he'll just disappear. Fade to, in his case, fade to white. Like fade to black. Just disappear on you. I can't stand players like that. That's why I'm talking about Bobby Portis. He was okay with the Bulls. I do remember that. We had horrible coaching, so it's okay. Cameron Payne, he didn't do nothing. And I think he had an injury, but still, no. Um, Drew Holiday, I mean, I just don't remember you being that spectacular with us. But okay, you go to the Bucks, you're spectacular. So okay, so what is that saying for us? Is it our coaching? Is it our players? This is what I am gonna say. The Chicago Bulls, currently, you all need to roll the tape from the 90-something Bulls. They were relent to the less. And I'm talking sweeping people in the finals. That's just how dope we were. Sweeping. Okay. We had the best of the best of the best. And I know you younger people are like, LeBron better than Michael Jordan. I'm old school. I'm going to roll with Michael. And I'm not taking nothing from LeBron. LeBron is greatness at his best, too. So I don't compare great people. So I don't even want no parts of that argument. I'm talking about my era, the 90s. The Bulls, they had a problem. And it was called Detroit Pistons. Bad boys. They beat us down. We'll come through that lane. Pow! Knocked on your butt. Pushed Scottie Pippen down. Bloody chin. I mean, they was giving it to us. What did the Bulls do off season? They came back with muscles. They got buffed. And they beat the Pistons. And the Pistons didn't give us no more trouble. Matter of fact, nobody gave us trouble from 91, 92, and 93. And it continued again, 96, 97, 98. And I'm just trying to say, you have got to find your identity. Who is the true leader of the Bulls? I thought it was Zach LaVine until DeMar came. Okay, is that some of the problem? Like when greatness comes, the other great player kind of loses their identity. And I can see that a little bit. We do have to remember this man is playing with a bad knee, Zach LaVine. It's not an excuse, it's a fact. And he had to get some treatment done a couple of months ago on that knee. And he's missed not a lot of games to have this problem. Now I'm starting to wonder maybe they should have sat him down a little bit more. It's just not gelling. Then you come out first game you come out, you lose, but you almost won. That's with full strength Milwaukee team. Second game you come out, you do win. DeMar DeRozan, he went crazy though. Now, I didn't even watch that game that much yesterday. I was getting my hair done, and I have this app on my phone where I can watch it, but it was kind of glitchy, and I'm so glad I couldn't watch it because I don't play that kind of stuff. I'm okay with a loss. I'm okay with being eliminated. But it's how you get eliminated, how you lose. When you get embarrassed on the big screen and lose by 30 points, that looks like you're just collecting a paycheck. You don't care. You didn't watch the tapes. You didn't practice. You just don't give a care. And that is what I have a problem with. Who are you, Chicago Bulls? I say that to you and me. Who are we? Will we get out there and be embarrassed on the big screen? Will we lose by 30 points? Or would you have pride and be scrappy? And will you fight to the end when it comes to the game of life for you? I know I don't like to be embarrassed. And I let embarrassment be my fire. So I don't think that the Bulls will be winning this series. I'm just being honest. I never throw my team under the bus. I am a diehard Chicago fan. Every team we got, I root for them. But I know enough about sports to see what's happening. Not baseball. I'm not going to say that hockey. But when it comes to basketball, football, I can pretty much say, nah. Okay, so for the Bulls, you got to do better. This off season, what we gonna do with Billy Donovan? I like Billy. I think he's doing a phenomenal job. However, Billy, when you see us getting our face smashed in and we down by 10, and it grows to 14. Why you won't call a timeout, Billy? That's all I need to know. You already know your team ain't the type that come back real good, so you need to stay on top of them when they start losing. It's like he just sit there chewing that gum. That kind of stuff is going to get that man fired. All righty now, Zach. I want you to go and get that knee taken care of on the off season and keep practicing. You lose the ball a lot, and sometimes you leave your post or you complaining about a call and you're not getting back. I'm going to need you to fix that. DeMar DeRozan, who are you, man? I love you, Debo, gangster, Compton gangster. I love DeMar, always have. And I love, like, if it comes to who I love the best, I love Zach the best. Only because Zach was with us for years when we were doing terrible. He carried the team. So I have a special place in my heart for Zach. And also his eyes are just, he might have the prettiest eyes in the NBA. I think he do. And he's a very good person, very humble, sweetie pie. DeMar, nothing but respect. Veteran, been around, solid player. People say he choked in the playoffs. I don't do stuff like that on people. Yeah, I don't know about all that because I just don't know. I like what DeMar brought to the Bulls, and I'm so glad we have him. However, Debo, pass that ball. Pass that ball. And I can't really complain about him a whole lot. He carried the team a lot. But that may be bad. When we had Michael Jordan, we can't say he carried the team because Scottie Pippen was heck of efficient. And then when there was in addition to Scottie, we had Grant. Oh my God, Horace Grant. I was gonna say Grant Hill. I'm like, no, we had Horace Grant. In addition to Horace Grant, we had Craig Hodges for our 3. We had John Paxson for our 3. We had B.J. Armstrong for our 3. These were some bench players that came out and killed it. And I can't remember all the players. Stacey King, of course, was a player. We had a lot of players. I'm not even really going to do that because I'll start forgetting who's who. Bill Cartwright, Will Perdue. Anybody that got on our team, I'm really starting to think it was a prerequisite of Michael. You're going to play today. Dennis Rodman, of course. You don't have to tell the worm to play. He's going to get all the rebounds. That's what the Bulls missing. We need somebody that's a Dennis Rodman. Throw yourself on the floor. Go slap people around to get the ball. And that's where Alex Caruso comes in. But who is it? Where were you, Alex? I mean, I didn't watch a lot of the game, but what happened yesterday? Where were you? Some of those bench players, they got to go. Kobe White, you got to go. Nah, and I said that was my son. But one thing I hate in sports is a inconsistent player or a player that fades to black or fade to white. You pick whichever you want to do. You got to be consistent. Get y'all little butts in that freaking gym over the summer. Get with somebody and practice until your fingertips bleed. When you make millions of dollars, you got to get your butt out there and show and prove. Chicago fans deserve better than that. And we're not the best fans because we'll go home early on you. You lose and we just sit down. We don't try to clap. I don't like Chicago fans for the Bulls. When I watch other teams, they so supportive. We got to do better. That's why we don't have no winning team. We got to do better. And we will turn on the team. They could be winning. And then if they lose like how they did yesterday, we're going to turn on them. Well, I guess y'all say, Tammy, you turning on them too. Nope, I'm not. I'm just stating what they need to do if they want to figure out who they are. If you don't have an identity, you will never win. This is what drives a team. And I'm telling you, well, look at Miami. Look at Phoenix. Look at Milwaukee. Look at Golden State. Golden State, they have an identity. Even when they get bad, they was like at the bottom of the barrel for a few years. They back because Steph Curry ain't going to let the ship sink. Klay Thompson, those Splash Brothers, they not playing with you. And Draymond Green, he the truth. So those 3 guys alone, any other guys, they are going to make them show and prove. And Andrew Wiggins, you remember he was with me, Minnesota. He wasn't doing nothing. He was looking lost, honey. They got that man on board. They're like, you better get your butt out here and shoot these balls. That's what I'm saying. They have an identity. They're gonna figure it out. So we gotta get an identity. I know the Bulls, like the general manager, knew. I know Billy haven't been with us that long, so they still putting it together. But they need to add a true point guard on this off season. And Lonzo, once if we had Lonzo, that's gonna change the dynamic. But still, I don't care who they get. Figure out who you are. Stop being embarrassed like that. If you're going to lose, I'm okay with a loss. I don't even care if we don't win championships. That kind of stuff, yeah, who don't want their team to win? But I know it's a process. But you can't sit up there and get beat like that. That looks like you don't care. You just collecting the check. Study the freaking tapes. Get your rebounds. Stop throwing up them bricks, them threes that you know are. Do you know them threes not gonna go in? Get your butt in the paint and take some licks and get some free throws. This is just regular old basketball. I'm not even a basketball coach, and I know that. Watch the tapes. You know how these different teams play. When you study the tapes, you understand. They need to watch today, Saturday. They need to be watching that tape like all day. Oh, I saw this already. Watch it again. Watch it again. I bet you your bottom dollar, if they start taking money away from players, you're not getting paid Monday. I think they get paid on Mondays. You're not getting paid Monday. You play horribly. Boy, they'll be coming out there scoring 19,000 points. Do better. You better than that. Have pride. Have something. Do something. Because that right there, that don't make no kind of sense. My little great nephew, Kimikai, that's his name. We call him Kai, or his nickname is Bebe. He is 9 years old. He played with more heart than that. That baby got so many medals. Do better, Bulls. I expect better. You are better than that. Okay, just like us. We better. We not going to get blown out by 30 points in the game of life. That's my ramble for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I have to get some work done. I have some clients today. I'll be back with another video. I'm going to get on camera because I have to do my Naka video. Take care, you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.